Hi, so when I was getting into the animation industry and trying to become an animator, I really enjoyed watching and studying Disney movies. Today I'm going to talk to you about my top 10 Disney movies. Hi, my name is Luis Escobar. I'm a storyboard artist in the Simpsons television show. I've been working on the show for 20 years now. And yeah, I couldn't get enough of Disney movies once upon a time. I say once upon a time because now uh, I've studied them. I love them. They're fantastic, but my tastes have changed so much. I don't mind family movies. I love family movies. I have four kids. Four kids, okay? We watch a lot of family movies. I love having something to watch with them. But as a work of art, for me, look as an animator, watching Disney movies, I watch them in a very different way. I don't watch them just purely for entertainment purposes. I watch them for a lot of different things. And Disney movies I love to watch because they're always technically beautiful and fantastic. But they tend to be very samey. There's a critique for me about them is that at least lately they've been very samey. They took more risks early on. So here's my top 10. My number 10 is Tarzan. Tarzan, my number 10. Why? I don't like the comedic sidekick. That stuff always bugs me, and the stuff in the comedic sidekicks in here really bug me. Like, really. But the reason it's my number 10 is because Tarzan's awesome. And there's action, adventure, and excitement, and there's just fighting, and it's Tarzan. It's Tarzan. Seeing him go through the jungle, and the way that Tarzan's drawn and animated, and the characters are great, and the foliage, and the background, the way it's painted on there, and there's just a lot of great stuff. It's exciting. I do enjoy this movie, and you know, Glenn Keane, what can you say? He's the lead animator on Tarzan. Fantastic movie. It's a lot of fun. My number 10 is Tarzan. My number 9, Snow White. Now, Snow White was the first movie. It still holds up. It is beautiful. The animation is beautiful. It just works, and it works, and it works. And there's a reason why this sucker is a classic. So my number 9 is Snow White. My number 8 is Fantasia. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to say Fantasia and Fantasia 2000. A masterpiece in just pure animation. The music is great. It's hard to beat what an incredible work of art this is. I sure did not appreciate this for a very long time growing up. It isn't until after I got older and understood animation and all this other things that I really started opening up to this movie. My number 8 is Fantasia. My number 7 is Little Mermaid. Yeah, this is the old VHS copy of Little Mermaid. I don't have a DVD copy of it because I have it on VHS. I don't want to keep buying this thing on DVD and on Blu-ray and blah 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 blah. I've got it. As long as I have a VHS player to play it, I'm good. Little Mermaid. Beautiful music. It's responsible for the new renaissance of Disney animation. Great, fun, very exciting, classic Disney formula stuff. Great movie. Little Mermaid, my number 7. My number 6, Bambi. Incredible animation. Again, watercolors are fantastic in this thing. It's an amazing movie. Highly influential movie too. Influenced a lot of stuff. Bambi is my number 6. My number 5 is Aladdin. I remember when this came out, it was senior ditch day. And I ditched school to go watch Aladdin. So I was in there by myself freezing while watching Aladdin. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this movie. I laughed, I cried. Great designs, Glenn Keane animating Aladdin. It was very influential on me with that crazy mouth and, you know, with the teeth. That Glenn Keane tends to do a whole lot, and then you just try to copy it as an animator, and it looks like a copy instead of something that is, you know, instead of looking at real life like you're supposed to. I really enjoyed Aladdin. Arabian Nights, fantasy, that stuff was, you know, right up my alley. So
Oops! So I skipped number 4 when I recorded this video, so I'm gonna just do this audibly. My number 4 is Peter Pan. I really like Peter Pan's story. The Disney version is a fantastic telling of the story. This is such an incredibly well animated movie. It has a great sense of magic and fun. The character designs are fantastic. How can you not like Tinkerbell? Such a cute girl design. Captain Hook is fun to watch. The animation is just incredible. His acting is just dead on. Not the most Native American politically correct movie. It makes the movie unusually fun, actually, because of its politically incorrectness. But I love watching this movie. It makes me feel like a kid when I watch it. So that's my number 4, Peter Pan.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio is hands down one of the greatest animated masterpieces ever. The Monster of the Whale sequence is mind-blowing. The acting, the animation, it's creepy as heck. When I was growing up, I hated this movie. I didn't want anything to do with this movie. This movie creeped me out. Nowadays, when I watch this movie, I'm just in awe of how incredibly beautiful and well animated. The story's dark. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Monster of the Whale, like I said, is incredible. I can go on. I'm not going to. This video is taking way too long. My number 2 is Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast, what can I say? There's a reason why I wanted the Oscar for Best Picture. It's fantastic. Like if you watch the animation now, like I can see the flaws in the animation now. Like I could see when animators changed and there's just some wonky drawings of the Beast in here and all kinds of stuff. It's just like, it's weird. Like I can't unsee the errors in the movie. In spite of being able to see that with my crazy animation eyes. This is a fantastic movie. It still holds up. I hate the fact that they added an extra song. It kind of slows down the movie and messes up the pace. But overall, it's a fantastic movie. It still holds up and it's great. My number 1 is Sleeping Beauty. Why? Because it is hands down the most beautiful animated Disney movie that's ever been done. If you know anything about animation, first of all, the backgrounds. The backgrounds are works of art. Just the backgrounds themselves. This is just worth watching just because of the backgrounds. Okay, but then on top of that, it's a masterpiece of animation, and the designs of the characters are really graphic, and it's very interesting the way that how graphic the characters are. On top of that, the fact that the ink and paint department, which was an actual ink and paint department, hand inked every single line so that it had a different color. So like if you look at the colors, like they do that now digitally, but they had to do it by hand on cells when they did this movie. Okay, so when you look at, Aurora's hair and it's yellow, has yellow lines on it, and then it's painted yellow on top of that, somebody had to hand with a brush ink that hair for 12. You got to understand, it's about 24 frames per second, which means the drawing has to be exposed for 1 or 2 frames at a time for the animation to work. Insane that it was all hand inked, every single one of those drawings. Okay, that alone is incredible. All right, but then on top of that, it's got the greatest Disney villain in it, like Maleficent, giving nightmares to little kids since 40 or whatever this movie was made. My sister, when she was little, she had the record of Sleeping Beauty, and she never listened to the second side where Maleficent showed up. because it scared the crud out of her. So yeah, she turned into a dragon. It's awesome, an awesome looking dragon. Like it's, come on, number one, the best Disney animated movie, at least according to my personal taste. What do you think? Am I crazy? Let me know. Let me know what you would have picked as your as your 10 top favorite animated Disney animated movies. I had fun doing this list. I'm going to put trailers and images for each one of these movies on my blog. This video is meant to be watched on my blog, so go ahead and click on it and see all the videos and things like that that I put on my blog. Or scroll down below if you're already there, and then you can see that stuff. Once you're on my blog, so you could subscribe to my newsletter, where you get a free PDF copy of my book, Angel Cowgirl, which, if you don't want the free PDF, you can purchase it on Amazon. So I'll see you next time. All right, and bye.